What's up, everybody? This is Nightwing2303 from kicksoncourt.com. Today we have a quick look at the recently released Nike Zoom HyperRev. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so here they are, just a real quick overview and my initial thoughts. I should probably start titling these videos First Impressions, because that's eventually what they end up being every single time. So maybe I'll do that. I used to do first impression write-ups on my site, but I don't have that much time anymore. So, so yeah, I guess I'll just start, labeling these first impressions. So here's my first impression on the HyperRev. Starting off with the bottom, the rubber, like this is like super pliable. Like this is some sticky traction. I think this is going to be dope. This, on the other hand, this is part of the midsole. This is that foam, and this could end up killing the traction here on lateral movements like stops and stuff. So curling around screens, things like that. Who knows? So that is my first impression on the traction. As far as cushion goes, upon first try on, they felt amazing. It feels like full-length zoom. It is full-length zoom, as you can see. You can actually see the unit in the window. So full length means that it just goes from heel to right about here in the forefoot. It does not go to the toe. You don't really need it to anyways. So that'd just be a waste of supply and all that kind of good stuff. The midsole itself, it's fairly light, but it is really dense, so it's pretty hard. It doesn't flex as easily as I thought it would, but when it's on foot you don't really notice. So minor break-in time will probably be required there. Do they feel as good as the Air Jordan 12? I don't know. I mean, those took a long time to break in as it is, so maybe this is going to be the same thing. However, stepping comfort right away, you could definitely feel it. As far as the materials go, there is just a ton of mesh. This is probably the thing that surprised me the most, is that I thought that this shoe was going to feature a lot of this fuse under the actual material itself, much like the Kobe 8. But much to my surprise, as you can see, it's just a mesh upper. It's crazy. Like, it's gonna be like a wicked ride. This is gonna be probably pretty supportive overall. Just because after I tried them on, like, they fit like a sock. So your foot is just like snug and secure in here. There is a little bit of dead space right here, mostly because this lacing system is actually a part of the upper. So as you can see, it's like one whole piece. So like when you cinch that up, it just kind of like bunches up a little bit, and so there's a little bit of dead space there. I probably could have gone half a size down. However, trying to get my foot in there already, it was like a pain in the butt. So you can see it's like one whole piece. It reminded me of getting my foot inside the Crusader, the Zoom Crusaders, because like it's like you have to literally like just shove your foot in there and all that stuff. Hopefully I don't break this pull tab one of the times I do it. But yeah, I think that the materials are crazy. Like, this is something that gets me excited because Nike uses fuse for almost everything, and honestly it gets really repetitive and really redundant, especially when reviewing something, because you're kind of like, well, it's fuse, it's durable, this is what it is, you know what I mean? And it's like that for every single shoe. So for them to use something different like this, I think it's amazing. Whether it works or not, you know what I mean? Like, it's, remains to be seen, but we'll figure that out with performance testing and then obviously the final review. But just my first initial impression is that I'm glad that they finally use something different. That's one of the reasons why I'm always excited for like the new Kobe, because usually they do some different stuff, you know what I mean? So so very limited fuse, just right here and right here, and then in the back there is an internal cup, but it's not like super strong or anything. Old-fashioned kind of way of doing the heel counter and everything internally. But yeah, I think that these are going to be really nice, hopefully, as long as they hold up on the upper. As far as their fit, like I was saying just a few minutes ago, or a second ago, I could have gone down half a size. There's just a little bit of space in the length where my toe is not touching the edge. That's normally how your shoes are supposed to fit, but I like my shoes to be like really secure and everything. And then, like I was saying, there's a little bit of dead space here in the forefoot, which is something that I definitely don't like. So, but other than that, everything else fits fine. This area here, the back secures just fine. There's this grip stuff right here, and I got it right here too, but that's in the inner. Probably just to kind of keep it on your foot and everything. So I think that's kind of an interesting touch. that they have done that and all that stuff. So that's that. The support, again, like I was saying, it could like mostly rely on the upper. So as long as this works and it doesn't like stretch out like the Roshis do, then I think that it'll be fine as long as it's able to kind of maintain this initial fit that it gives you right now as it's brand new. But as time goes by, if it goes and gets stretched out and things like that, then it's kind of going to be a bust. Other than that, I think most of the other support is going to be coming from that outrigger that you see there, the wide stable base, oops, and then also a lot of people are complaining that there's no shank because of the full length zoom, but this window here, it's actually the shank plate, which is kind of cool. So that's going to give you your torsional support and rigidity, so I think that's kind of neat. Other than that, like I said, the fit and all that stuff, so from here to here, that's going to be mostly what gives you that support, especially like when you go to stop, and if you stop real quick, if this is able to secure you into this footbed here, into the base of the shoe, then you're going to be good to go. So now that all of that is out of the way, one more quick look just on the upper and everything. This mesh, I think it's going to be really breathable. Oh, sorry, I forgot to go over ventilation. Yeah, the whole upper is mesh. I think it's going to be great for ventilation and airflow and all that stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's like a sock, so it's pretty weird. It's kind of cool, and I'm excited to play in it. And yeah, the only downside that I could see right now is this. That's my only concern, is just traction. I think front to back traction is going to be maybe decent, but as long as you, instead of stop like this, if you just curve your ankle in just a little bit, I think it's going to really utilize the way that pattern is set in there. So versus this, you might slip a little bit. Just stop at an angle and you should be good. If you watch Kyrie, his footwork, he usually does that anyways. He usually stops right at that angle, so he needs that coverage to be laterally placed versus just a simple front to back. So that is your quick look, first impression, whatever it is you want to call it. And yeah, you can get these now over at where did I get these? NikeStore.com. You can also get them over at Finish Line in the black and white colorway. Nike's got this colorway and the black and white colorway. And then Foot Locker, Eastbay, all that stuff, they got a ton of colorways, but none of them are going to be shipped out to you till like mid-Jan. And that sucks. So, you know, I haven't even seen these in stores anywhere. Like, none of them have them on their manifest or their order sheets. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. And until the performance review, have a good one.